On 4/21/11, Las Vegas was chemtrailed from dawn to dusk. I observed planes from 6:25 a.m. to 7:57 a.m., 1:52 p.m. to 2:45 p.m., and 3:51 p.m. into 4:22 p.m. And I identified a total of 42 commercial jets chemtrailing in the Las Vegas area. We're going to dispense with the Flight Explorer and Flight Aware data just to get these planes in as quickly as possible. It's 6:40 a.m. and the first plane I identified is Delta 1506, flying at 37,000 feet, flying from LAX to Detroit Metro. It's a B752, and that is the plane that left the chemtrail, I believe, on the left, and then as we turn up around, it's now on the right. And now we're zooming in on a second plane that's just crossing under the Delta 1506 chemtrail, and this is United 18, flying at 35,000 feet, LAX to Denver. It's a B752. Now we'll pull back and take a look at both of these chemtrails. One on the right is Delta. Well, now we flipped over. So here now we're looking into the southern sky, and we're watching United 68, 37,000 feet, fly through the southern sky. It's out of Los Angeles International on its way to Chicago Ord. Here we're taking a look at another plane coming into the area. This is SkyWest 4758, flying at 35,000 feet, Ontario to Salt Lake City. It's a CRJ type plane. Now we have a United plane coming into the area, United 112, flying at 37,000 feet out of Ontario going to Denver. It's an A320 type of plane. It just flew overhead. Now it's off into the northeast. Here's some of the chemtrails left by previous planes. And we can see a plane coming out of the west, headed east. I wasn't able to identify this plane. It's just simply too far away, and the lighting conditions are not good enough to be able to tell what paint scheme or what type of plane this was. But we'll watch it just fly through the northern sky there, crossing over the United chemtrail, and then it crosses under some other chemtrails left by previous planes in the area. This is United 22, 37,000 feet, LAX to JFK. It's a B752. And now we're watching a Southwest plane, Southwest 1559, 39,000 feet, LAX to Denver. It's a B737. Turn around and take a look at the chemtrail as it left, as it came into the Las Vegas area. Now we're looking at the Southwest. There's the Southwest Airlines chemtrail. Now it flies off into the northeast. Just made a little course correction toward the east, as a lot of the planes do. This is American Eagle 3043, flying at 35,000 feet, LAX to Salt Lake City, and it's an Embraer EJ135 type of plane. Looks a lot like the CRJ9s. There's its chemtrail up and over, back toward the southwest. And now we have another plane coming in. We're just getting killed today. This is Delta 1404, flying at 33,000 feet out of Los Angeles International, going to Salt Lake City. It is a Boeing 763. It's flying directly overhead. We're getting a pretty good shot of it right there. There it goes. It went overhead, and Now we're watching it fly off into the northeast. Pull back and see what kind of chemtrail it's leaving. A little bit of one, not quite as big as some of the others here that you can see, but still giving us somewhat of a chemtrail. There goes Delta 1404 flying off into the northeast. Now we're looking at another plane. It's chemtrail up and over and into the northeast at this point. A second we'll be able to take a look at it. This is another Delta plane. You can see the oval paint scheme on the bottom of the plane. This is Delta 2120, 37,000 feet, LAX to JFK. It's a B752. Now we're watching a plane in the southern sky. Sometimes difficult to identify these planes, but you can see this plane has a blue tail, a white body, and through the binoculars and the still photographs that I took of this plane, you can see that there's something written on the body in the front of the plane. This is FedEx 3014 flying at 33,000 feet. It's out of LAX going to Newark, and it is Airbus 306. We're watching it fly through the southern sky now. There it is a little bit later. Some of the planes come into the area, don't leave a very big or long chemtrail, and then as they fly off a bit, they leave a much longer chemtrail, and that's what this one is doing now. This chemtrail is lingering and pluming now as it flies under a previous plane that took a southern sky route through the Las Vegas area. And here's another plane coming out of the southwest. It is a CRJ-9 type of plane. It is SkyWest 4716 flying at 39,000 feet out of Doherty Field going to Salt Lake City. We'll pull back and take a look at what trail it's leaving. And it's not leaving much of a chemtrail as it flies up and over. Now it's over the location flying off into the northeast. And it's interesting to note that this plane is into the area at 7:30 a.m., flying essentially the same path that Southwest 1559, which left a huge chemtrail at 7 a.m. So just 30 minutes later, we have a plane flying at the same altitude, the same flight path, and it is not leaving a huge chemtrail.